What's up, Golden Days? It's Zena. So today we're doing a tea with tea. Technically this isn't tea though, but I'll get to that. So this segment is gonna happen for quite some time because it's basically a rant session with me, or like my latest obsession videos and stuff like that is all gonna go into this video. So I had got 0 degrees like an hour ago, so it kind of looks disgusting now, but this is the pink lychee crush, and Stephanie's in the back with me joining, reading my questions and making sure I'm in focus. So yeah, and anyways, let's get started. Also, recently I've had a latest obsession with Girl Meets World. I've been binge watching their show non-stop and I finally finished. And there's this extra or background character that I noticed in every single one of their episodes, I think. His name is Nigel. Recently, I think he was in one of the episodes where he was talking about his grandma and like where your family's from and stuff. It's pretty interesting because I actually developed a crush on him while watching it, and which is really funny. And so I tried to find him on like social media to see if I could follow him. And I found out that he has a YouTube, and I've been wanting to do a collab with him and reach out to him, but I'm kind of too shy to. But hopefully if you put his name, and I'll put his link in the box and stuff, and if you put his like username like in the comments and like help me get him to notice me, I'll be the most happiest girl in the world because I really want to do a collab with him or something. So yeah. Recently I asked like a bunch of my friends to like ask me questions and stuff like that, because I don't really have fans besides my friends, which is really sad, but I asked them to ask me questions. Now let's start the questions.
What's the meaning of life?
So to me, the meaning of life is doing anything that makes you happy, because money doesn't really solve anything, which I've known recently. Because like, yeah, you earn a lot of money and you can do things you want, but like just all that money doesn't lead you to happiness. Like, yeah, you can just do whatever, but you just have to like lead yourself to what makes you happy, and then that's how you lead a nice, successful life.
What's your most favorite place you visited so far?
My most favorite place I visited is LA, because all the places that I saw there was such an influence to me, and like the cultures and everything there. And often a lot of K-pop groups come to LA because it's such like a popular city and stuff. And so like I just really want to go there because I got to see all my idols and K-cons there. Because in Houston, not a lot of K-pop groups come here, and when they do, sometimes they're really expensive, like $300, and I don't have the money for that. Or like even if they're cheap, like they're like all the way in the back, and like my mom doesn't want to pay for that. But also I actually want to go to University of Irvine, and I've been wanting to go there for a while, but I'm not sure if I'll go there or not because it's so far away from home.
How's Ariel going?
So Ariel is great. Ariel's such like a big part of my life now, ever since I started last year. And Stephanie is actually the one that got me into Ariel. After I saw her like perform and everything, I wanted to do it really badly, so I joined. It just made me so happy because I got to do all the drops. You'll see here.
Yes, Dina! Dina, dope! Control! Woo!
Not only that, but I got to meet amazing people there and have like so many new friends and new people. Because of that, I tried out for aerial officer and I got the position, which is really good. But sadly, my director is not able to be our dance teacher anymore because she resigned because of personal problems, and she has her own dance studio now, which is really good, and I'm happy for her. But the thing is that it affects us because aerial won't be a thing next year, which is a huge possibility. Not a lot of people teach aerial, and if you are able to teach aerial, then the class can continue next year, but there is no teacher that is able to do that, so we aren't able to finish that, and I might not be able to become an officer.
Favorite food of all time / if you could only eat one food for the rest of your life, what would it be?
My favorite food of all time has to be steak or pasta, but technically I get sick of that really easily, so I would probably say rice, because rice is a big staple of my life. Not because I'm just Asian. Rice just goes good with anything, so.
Chick-fil-a or Cane's?
Honestly, I prefer Chick-fil-a because I think the breading of the Chick-fil-a is sweeter to me. I don't know, I just find Chick-fil-a better, but kind of expensive, not gonna lie. It's expensive at times, you know?
And Cane's has no seasoning at all.
Yeah, Cane's is not bad, but like their breading falls off really easily.
Guacamole or salsa?
Guacamole is my all-time favorite. Especially the one from H-E-B is like the best thing ever. If you squeeze a little bit of lime into it to give it that tanginess, it's so good.
Cake or brownies?
Honestly, brownie is really good, and it's like not my favorite dessert, but one thing I really love when I'm to eat when I'm sad. And I used to make slutty brownies all the time, which is like the cookie and then the Oreo and then the brownie, but then I stopped making it. Didn't want it to work out more, so you know. But instead I prefer cake because there's more different flavors. You can do more with cake. You can turn it into a cake pop, you can make cake balls, or you can do other stuff, and I just think there's more flavors to cake.
Egg rolls or spring rolls?
I prefer egg rolls because my grandma makes bomb egg rolls. Like, her egg rolls are my favorite thing in the world to eat. And not only that, often we don't really eat spring rolls, but if there are spring rolls, most of them have seafood in it, like shrimp, and I'm slightly allergic to shrimp and I don't really eat seafood that often, so I prefer egg rolls more than spring rolls.
What's your favorite song?
Technically, I don't have a favorite song lately. I've been listening to Eric Nam's Lose You, and I recently went to his concert, so that's why I'm so into his songs recently. Like, I've listened to his songs before, but I wasn't really into them as much as I would be now. So I just think that song is really good, but besides that, I don't really have a favorite song, so.
Do You Love Me?
My heart belongs to someone else right now. I'm sorry, but I'm still crushing on Nigel over here. But of course, I will always love you, Denise, because you are my favorite and I miss you a lot. Please come over, visit me, or we can go out to eat sometime.
Favorite eyeshadow palette?
Stephanie, I love you. Wow. She doesn't say it back. I'm hurt. Okay, so. So I had two favorite eyeshadow palettes. I couldn't choose one because these two I've been using the most recently, and my makeup look today is using this palette right here, which is kind of my recent favorite.
You're good.
God. One thing I hate about this palette is that it's so hard to open sometimes. It's really frustrating. But during Ulta sale, they had a buy one get one at the Makeup Revolution area, and so I bought two palettes. This is the Sofix palette. Hi,
You can
Stephanie.
you can see me. That's my hand.
Wow, look at these pretty colors. So I've been using this a lot for my summer makeup because there are more like different colors in here, and I want to try to venture out more instead of just sticking to like the basic neutral colors and stuff. This is the Beauty Creations Irresistible palette. You might have seen that I use it a lot in my makeup videos because this is a dupe for the Anastasia Modern Renaissance palette, and I wanted that palette really badly. But the only thing was that it was so expensive for me, so instead I bought a dupe of it, which works fine because I don't find any difference between the colors because they look so similar to me. These colors are really nice, and there's like one extra color that's not in the Anastasia palette. I think it's the Antique Bronze one, I think. No, I think it's a party one. I'm not sure, but it does doesn't really matter because the palette is good anyways.
Someone/thing that you hate right now, but you can't say to anyone.
So this is my second time filming this video, and I said this person's name. I'm too lazy to bleep it out in this one, so I'm gonna use this footage instead. We recently grown apart and we weren't able to continue our friendship. It's for the better for both of us to separate from each other because I guess it wasn't working out well. I believe that things happen for a reason, and if our friendship was gonna end, then that's all it would happen, and I'd be okay with it. If this person is happy now, then I'm happy for them. Besides that, things that I hate. I really hate like bugs in general because it's summer. There's so many bugs and there's so many ants because Houston has been raining non-stop, which is absolutely crazy. Like I mean, I'm fine with rain. It's just that like when it rains, a lot of bugs try to tend to like crawl into the house, and like recently like there's been ants in my house, which I'm okay. Ants are harmless, but like I don't like seeing them. I don't like seeing them in my food. So it's just really bad because I see spiders too. So
Favorite beauty product?
okay, so my favorite beauty products, of course, is my two eyeshadow palettes that I already showed you. But recently I've been using this facial spray from Mario Badescu? Don't know how to pronounce it. But it's his aloe, herb, and rose water. I tend to use this a lot because during the summer my face gets really dry, and this just tends to give like a glow to my face, which I really love. It just makes my skin feel softer. Wow. Beauty, grace.
She has stuff on her face.
Ugliness.
Nah, man. What's your favorite hair color you've had so far?
Stephanie knows that I have been through so many hair colors, more hair colors than she has been through. And mine were colorful. So these are the pictures of all the hair colors that I had. Forever. The thing is that my favorite hair color has to be purple because during the cruise I had purple hair, which is pretty bad. When you have purple hair and you swim, all the purple dye comes out and people tend to look at you really weird because you're dripping purple. But it was fine because it was a really pretty color. It was one of these black colors, I believe. But if one color I could dye my hair, it would be like a rose gold, and I would dye my whole hair rose gold or silver. But then that would make me bleach my hair too much. I actually go to a salon and I'm too lazy to do that. So my friend Rinne dyes my hair instead, and she does an amazing job at it. And recently I've been wanting blue hair. Blue turns into a nasty green, so I stay away from blue at all times. It's disgusting. I dyed my hair like navy blue once that you've seen in the picture. Turned into like a weird green color. It wasn't bad, but it was like a gray green and I didn't like it.
Something you can't live without.
Of course, I cannot live without my phone. My phone is everything. My phone was glitching once and I freaked out because like everything that I have is on my phone. I only communicate through my phone because I can't really go out recently because I've been on house arrest. Besides like material things, I think my family is the most important thing that I can't live without because they're such a big thing in my life. Although like we don't get along too often as I want to, we still care for each other a lot, and they are the ones who raised me and made me who I am. But other than that, Stephanie, my best friend, is also a big influence in my life that I can't live without because she's the best thing that ever happened to me. And I met her since first grade, and then second grade to fifth grade we kind of fell out because we weren't in any classes together and we didn't really see each other that often.
And you were popular.
But then 6th through now, we've been best friends ever since, and I love her so much, and I love you.
How are you so perfect? From Carrie.
Carrie is literally the sweetest person in the world, and I'm really sad that she has to move away because she's in college now. But anyways, besides that, I really don't think I'm perfect. I think I have a lot of flaws in myself that people may not see. People might think that, oh, you're so pretty, but honestly, to me, I don't really think I am.
And last but not least, will you marry me? From Michelle Lee.
I love Michelle with all my heart. I love you so much, and I hope you're having fun at camp right now, but honestly, I can't. I'm taken already. Makes me really sad to say, but maybe some other time we can go on a date with each other. Well, that's all for the video. I really hope you enjoyed watching Tea with D. There will be a second one coming soon, I think. Hopefully. Maybe Stephanie might be back too. Who knows? But if you enjoyed, please like, comment, subscribe. Also, please subscribe Nigel, his YouTube down in the comment. Please, I want him to miss me. Nigel, hi! Please collab with me. Anyways, thank you for watching. Bye! Pause for a second.
Hold on, I'm popping my knuckles. Okay, are you gonna cut this? Because I need to cut it. It's focusing on your face there.
Right here?
Cover the face up real quick.
That's a lot of talking.